Hey, Elise Wagner here. I am in my studio and I'm about to print a collagraph on Encaustiflex fabric paper. I've gone in and I've applied the Akua non-toxic soy and honey-based inks, and I've wiped it with a tarlatan and also wiped it with the Akua cloth, and then I went in and I made some extra marks with a brush and with some Q-tips, and accented some areas just going in with a brush and the inks themselves. So I'm just going to put this on the press, and I'm going to be printing on Encaustiflex fabric paper, which is a new product, and it's very fabric-like. You can actually sew with it, and I really like working with it with encaustic collagraphs. And I guess I should say that this is an encaustic collagraph. It is made with my Wagner Encasutic Collagraph White wax, and then I apply Akua soy and honey based inks to that, which work beautifully with this. So I'm going to grab the paper, and usually if there's any sign of any ink anywhere on my hands, I'll use my credit card offers as little extended fingers. So I'm just going to grab that and place it onto the collagraph. All right, and we're ready. And I have some tissue paper I'm going to put over it to absorb the extra moisture that's in the plate on the paper. And then a piece of newsprint to protect the blankets. And this is foam that I put in between my blankets, and this is really good for collagraph printing. It absorbs into the plate in such a way that it really brings out some of the intaglio details from your collagraph plate. I had the plates made specifically, or cut specifically for this Encaustiflex paper, and I've been so excited about trying this out. I had made a couple of prints prior to this using the Encaustiflex to some degree of success, and I'm just really excited to be working with this paper again. So you see, it's really good to have an extra layer of something to absorb the extra moisture that's on the paper. So this is the collagraph print. And now what I'm going to do is go over to my other plate. And this is just a dry point etching on clear acrylic. And I'm going to line it up with just going to put the plate right back down on there and place it directly on there like so. And I can adjust it a little bit because this is actually, the etching is a ghost of a print that I made prior, so the plate doesn't have as much ink on it, which is nice. All right, we are ready to go. I'm going to change the press settings here slightly, make it a little bit tighter because it's a ghost on the etching. Make those lines come out real good. All right. I wanted the etching to be a little bit more subtle this time around. That's why I didn't re-ink it. So you can see the print and also the collagraph plate after. Now I could probably do a ghost of this if I want, with just the existing ink that's on here. So I'm pretty happy with this. I'm going to do another one now. But here's one last little look at that. Thanks for watching and subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you're interested in workshops in my studio, you can check out my website at elisewagner.com, where I have a lot of my classes listed in my studio in Portland, Oregon. And I also have a couple of really exciting things coming up that aren't on my website, but you can certainly visit the Pyramid Atlantic website or give them a call. They are in Washington, D.C. area, actually Hyattsville, Maryland, and I'm going to be teaching there in September. And then there's another class I'm teaching, a really special class at the Robert Blackburn Printmaking Workshop at the Elizabeth Foundation of the Arts in New York City, and that is September 22nd and 23rd. And you can also see an event listed on my website under the teaching link about my Guanajuato, Mexico workshop, which takes place in January 2019. If you're interested in private instruction, one-on-one, have a specific project, or just want to learn encaustic painting, want to learn printmaking, or a combination of the two, I've had some really wonderful sessions recently with people who have come from different parts of the country, the Midwest, California, the East Coast, and they stay at my Airbnb, and then they have 3 days of concentrated study with me. So you're welcome to check out my offerings on my website for that, and contact me directly about booking a time. I'd love to work with you, and thanks again for watching.